Greetings and salutations. This is Lord Ryan here, and today I'm going to do a little something different. Now, I know in the past few days I've been just showcasing random characters I created, so this time I'm going to do a little something different. Now, this is mainly a request from a person who just commented the earlier today. Well, by the time this is uploaded, it's probably the next day over, but you know. Someone wanted to know how to make Jeanne alter, if I can remember where I put her. Oh, here we go. So, and they did say how I made the cape like so. So, I figured, why not just show up and make Jeanne alter ourselves? So, let's get into it. So first off, ideally, since there's not a lot of people that uses fire, or is technically evil, I had between Nightmare and Gerald. But since Gerald uses two swords and Jeanne alter does not really have a secondary... Well, she does have a secondary weapon, but there's no Hilda at this point. So there's no sword and spear-ish type characters. So Nightmare's the best bet because I'll show you main reason why I have her as Nightmare. Not only because I'm a Nightmare main. So I honestly do not know anything about the physiology of our favorite sadistic waifu here. But I try to make her as pissed off as she can because she is the Dragon Witch. Yeah. And I gave her the cool-headed voice. Oops.
You wish to fight me?
Yeah. Make it sound like, oh, she's pissed, but she's gonna be happy to kill you off anyway. So, for starters, equipment-wise, I try not to make her too black, because that way not everything would be a little bit hard to look. I mean, I can always... Maybe I should add more... No, she doesn't have anything like that. So, because normally, Jeanne alter from Fate doesn't really have, like, visible armor, because she has, like, a cloak on. And since the cape is the best thing we can go for, and the Abel's battlesuit has a hoodie, it has that mimicking of the fur from her coat. So that's the best bet we can always use, and plus it comes with free gauntlets, so why not? The only thing I really wish we could get rid of is the Abel, or Abal, however you pronounce it, the insignias. But, it's not too much of a problem. And I gave her the scale suit, cause... I'm not sure if anyone watches who plays Fate Grand Order or actually knows Jolter enough to know, but she has leggings underneath her armor. And yeah. So I gave her the scale outfit. I'm pretty sure I made it like completely black just to match the armor set, because if she's wearing anything else, you can definitely see like skin underneath between the skirt and the armor there. And you don't really see that there. And I was kind of debating between this and the regular breastplate here, but the other one was more elegant looking. This one seemed too draconic. No pun intended, but she is the dragon witch, but it's not as elegant as what she had in the actual game, and yeah. And then I gave her this skirt thing, cause it was either that or the belt one, but the belt one is part of the hips part, so that wouldn't really work. And she kind of does have armor underneath that as well. And then obviously the Lord's mantle. I was debating between the Lord's mantle and this, but the Wizard mantle kind of makes it a little distracting, and plus it clips through the hoodie, so it kind of doesn't work. I didn't really do anything with the gauntlets because the fact she already has gauntlets because of the Abel or Abal suit. So I kind of just left it as is. No pauldrons, because obviously she's supposed to have a cloak on. Gave her the Sugmina leggings, and then I was actually debating between the Purging Greaves and the Lady Knight Greaves. By technicality, I would give her the Lady Knight Greaves, but I noticed most of my female characters have that on. And the Purging Greaves kind of match with the Abel suit, so I thought, why not? And plus it kind of gives her the illusion that she is wearing leggings and she's just wearing high boots. And oh boy, this is the hard part. Now, don't criticize me. This is like the best idea I can go for, like the headpiece for her, well, headpiece. So I have the long horns right here. They're kind of like almost connected, sort of. Let me. Where's it? Here we go. There we go. So it's kind of like so. I don't have them completely connected, but they're just close enough so I can just use the middle piece as the staging ground there. Shit. I fucked it up. Was it that way? I believe so? Hold up. We can fix anything. Yeah, okay. But I have it as is, just enough so it has hair flowing through it. That way it's not like, it's not in so deep to the point that it doesn't show hair, and then at the same time it shows the headpiece. So here's the statistics here. You can always pause the video if you really need to look at these. So yeah, you can always pause. And she looks pissed like, why are you staring at me? Anyway. That should be enough time to like let people pause this and not whatnot. And then I was debating between having like the crescent moon thing, or how, like, I don't know, some crescent moon, or even the horn thing. I don't know, but I kind of used the mask instead because one, it makes it makes it stand out more, and two, it's not like a literal translation that this is John Alter. It's my version of John Alter, so yeah. Obviously, it's part of the head. It has to be part of the head, otherwise it won't work. And that kind of pissed me off in my little demo video, my demonstration, that German knocked everything off, so no cape, no helmet. So it kind of looked like Stage 2 Jolter from Fate Grand Order, but still, it kind of pissed me off a little bit, but you know, I prefer to have the character not destroyed. I kind of had that issue when I was trying to make me versus Shrek. And I got so impatient, I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna wreck Shrek. Anywho, so this is the statistics. You can always pause the video if you need to, like, you know, check it. And I believe that's it for equipment-wise. So, to summarize, we got Scale Suit, Able Battle Suit, regular chest plate, or breastplate, the Silted Skirt, not the one with the flowers, the regular one. We got White Knight, the White Knight Flawed, the Lord's Mantle, the Songmina leggings, and then we have the Purge Greaves, and then the Longhorns and the mask. I could use a secondary one to make like a sheath, because I know that Jolter uses a sword and a lance, but I don't think there's anything that's like normal. I mean, we could use a horn or something, but the horn might not be long enough, so I'm not even gonna bother. And then finally, the color scheme. Now, I think someone posted a comment while I was at work earlier today to state how I made the cape gradient from black to red. Because as we know, Jolter has black to red color scheme, and Machine Melee is black. Armor and all that. So to even things out, I kind of made everything like a ebon, like dark blue, like a midnight blue, just to give it some color. But you can't really see it in this kind of like degree. So that's, I mean, this could easily be just plain black, because unless you're fighting against her or you're goofy and want to like fight half naked, I guess. And then for majority of it is just standard 003, not super saturated. And I think I made the fur about highly saturated just to make the fur stand out a little bit more. Now for armor, like mainly the plated armor and stuff, I kind of made it like a dark gray, like 1609. It's highly saturated. You can obviously like make it downgraded. Now for the coup d'etat here, I believe, yeah, this is like a three-way gradient pattern. I may have to tell the guy who posted the question later I asked it wrong. So I used the first pattern on here, and basically just supersize it. Just supersize it. Oh, whoops. Just supersize it, and then, you know, the first part red and everything else black. So for the red, I just did a really deep red, not super bright, 319, and then just max up the size. Just max it out. Don't even bother with the angle, and don't even bother flipping or horizontally whatsoever. I believe it's the same thing with the cape. Well, actually, no, it's a little bit different with the cape. Now, the cape is a little bit different because, for some reason, it would not follow the same source material. So, with the cape, I basically had the vertical flip, so basically it's darker. It looks like it's darker 2/3 of the way, and then it's still red. And everything else don't fiddle with, just same colors. Wait, hold up. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Exiting out a little too quickly here. So... Huh. Huh. So ooh. So it's slightly off, so that doesn't really... It doesn't really... I don't think at this point it really matters at this point, but... If you're like a highly colored genius and like prefer something bright or something, you know, you can always make a color difference. So between three and like between 319 and 819, I guess would be a good amount of red. I mean, mainly it just needs to blend with the black, really. So, but yeah, with the patterns, that's just to the YouTuber who commented. I vaguely forgot your name because you kind of asked it while I was at work. So basically, it's the three-way pattern. This one right here. Make everything black except for the first part, and make that red. It could be a bright red, dark red, and then just max out the size on both skirt and cape. And then for the cape, just flip it vertically so the black covers more. And then basically everything else is either dark colors here. I mean, it's not really too hard to think about. I kind of did this out of my head here. Oh, and also I'm not sure if it was like gray or silver, so I kind of just went to the middle ground of 909 on here. Again, this is just... I haven't really looked at a good picture, and I vaguely just play fake Grand Order just to get bonuses and just get freebies. So I did this out of my top of my head. Like, the literal top of my head here. And obviously there's no... Well, wait a minute. I don't remember this being here. Hold up. Huh. I actually do not remember that being there. That is new. Did it do anything? Huh. Well, I had a sticker and I did not know why I had it on there. Oh, that was a mistake I forgot to get rid of, that's right. I originally tried to make a sticker out of the cape and it worked terribly. It was really bad. Now, sword-wise, oh, whoops. I remember now. Oops. I remember now. I totally remember now. Oops. Okay, I just need to remember not to say this. So, I had one more thing. So, there was supposed to be one sticker for the cape. It was supposed to be the front end here. Because I believe this part right here, right where the chest plate meets, is supposed to be black. I totally done goofed that. I forgot about that, so I apologize. Sword-wise, I tried mimicking it from her staff, not staff, the lance she has on her with her flag. You know, just make it solid black for the blade, gray, a little lighter gray, and just a red for the gem, and that's it. Just to match the color scheme. Yeah, so let me do this before I screw up here. And then... I guess I could showcase her one more time in the whole video here to see my reason why I have her as Nightmare. Well, not just because I'm a Nightmare main. Because since Nightmare's new, and since they added new stuff to Nightmare's moveset, it kind of looked cool. Oh, and red lines for her attack lines. to mimic the fire. But here's the main reason why I have her as Nightmare. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Open to this. Is that all?
Well, that was kind of like not what I wanted to do, but this is what I wanted to do.
I'm going all out.
That kind of gives the impression that she's covered in the very fires that she was spawned from, since she's supposed to be like the twisted wishes of shoot, I don't remember his name, but the knight that basically worshipped Joan of Arc, so made her the twisted, perverted version of what Joan of Arc is supposed to represent. So yeah,
I'm going all out.
gives you a rooting awakening of that she's covered in the very fires of hell, basically, and also her noble phantasm, which I don't think summons a giant ass horse. Yeah.
I'm going all out. Watch this. My all. Open to this. Is that all?
I feel sad beating the crap out of Drona all the time with all these characters. So Jolter just kick slamming. Anywho, that's all for today, folks. So yeah, Jolter.
You can't
Sadistic.
win like that.
Yeah, sadistic waifu. Yeah. So anywho, that's that. That's how you make Jolter. Now, I can always do a request on, like, if people want to know an extended version of how to create such characters. I mean, I have a... oh, good lord. Well, I might as well do it on one video. So I have projects in work. Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll through all of this. So these are the original OC characters I made. Plus some I'm trying to figure out how to do. Probably when DLC shows up and more equipment shows up. And then, of course, all these guys. Now, you already seen some of these in my videos, and that's it. But if anyone has like a request on how to create a certain character that I've showcased so far, or in any future videos, you know, comment, ask me. I wouldn't mind. It's just I'll have to show a video and do some commentary, but yeah. And I'll try not to be too half-assed on making some of these characters, because half of these characters it took me about like 3 minutes to 5 minutes to an hour, or so forth. I mean, it was kind of obvious when I made Shrek. I wasn't really thinking about it too much, so there's that. Anywho, this is Lord Ryan here, signing off, sayonara, and we'll see you guys next time. Later!